Hello, dear people. Welcome back to the heilys channel. My name is Lisa, and I want to talk to you about an important topic, especially now during the cold season, or rather during cold and flu season. I think it's something a lot of people are interested in right now, namely the topic of red light lamps. And above all, the question, what distinguishes a classic heat lamp from a modern LED red light lamp like the Gen30 from heilys? In fact, I also have the Gen30 here in the picture. I'll show it around a bit later when I go into more detail about it. But first of all, why red light at all? Especially when we have a cold, our nose is blocked and our throat is scratchy, what we long for most is warmth and relaxation. Both classic heat lamps and modern LED red light devices can provide this soothing feeling, but they do so in completely different ways. And that's exactly what we're going to take a look at now. First of all, we need to talk about the principle of how they work. Classic infrared lamps primarily generate heat. They work like a small heater and warm the surface of the skin. The Gen30 from heilys works, on the other hand, with defined red and near-infrared wavelengths. So it emits targeted light waves that can penetrate especially deep into the tissue and act within the cells. The second point on our list concerns the wavelengths. While conventional lamps often emit non-specific far infrared light, the Gen30 uses precisely defined wavelengths from the so-called therapeutic window. 630, 660, and 670 in the red range, and 810, 830, and 850 nanometers in the near-infrared. These 6 wavelengths have now proven to be particularly effective in over 7,000 studies. This combination is specifically chosen to target different tissue layers. The third point on our list is penetration depth, because a classic heat lamp mainly works on the surface of the skin. This is because it is absorbed by the water in the skin and therefore cannot penetrate deeper. The light from the Gen30, on the other hand, can penetrate up to 3 centimeters into the skin and reach underlying structures such as muscles and connective tissue. The fourth point, and in my opinion perhaps the most important, is the sensation during use. With a classic lamp, you often feel a distinct localized heat. The Gen30 does not feel directly warm, but after some time you sense a kind of deep warmth that develops inside because the cells are being activated. Due to the lower heat emission, the application is more versatile and can also be used in sensitive areas. Fifth point, versatility. A conventional infrared lamp is usually only used for heat applications, for example in cases of muscle tension. The Gen30 is designed to be more versatile. It can support the immune system during a cold, help with earaches, but can also be used for muscle tension and joint strain. Additionally, it even has a special mode to support the eyes and for sleep optimization. Sixth, operation and suitability for everyday use. Many traditional lamps are simply built, sometimes a bit bulky, and are not particularly flexible. The Gen30 is compact, mobile, easy to position, and has various modes. It is also height adjustable, and the lamp head can be moved into the desired position. And I'm going to demonstrate that to you right now. Yes, about sore throats. I can really just adjust it while sitting like this. I can really place it exactly on the spot I need. Let's say for me it would be for the neck, I can just put it right here. I can choose a mode and simply turn it on. It's absolutely no problem at all. Very important, and something we always emphasize, even though the Gen30 is more technically advanced, it does not replace medical treatment. And now, a few application tips. If you use a red light or LED lamp, make sure to follow a few basic rules. Keep a proper distance. You can refer to our instructions provided in the manual. For example, in the case of a cold, that means 15 centimeters directed at the neck or facial area. Protect your eyes with the included safety goggles or keep them closed during use. Do not use the lamp for too long. 10 to a maximum of 20 minutes per area should not be exceeded. This puts you in the optimal range for the cell's absorption capacity. So don't overdo it, because more is not always automatically better. A brief conclusion from my side at the end: a classic heat lamp provides good old-fashioned warmth, but nothing more than that. The heilys Gen30 is a more modern device that works specifically with certain light wavelengths and has an effect deep within the tissue. Which device is right for you in the end depends on what you are looking for: pure warmth or bioactive light that activates the cells. If this video helped you, then leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and feel free to write in the comments whether you have already tried red light and what experiences you have had with it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.